Now this to me is the perfect example of doing gritty but still pulling it off. Now this time around, Fox seems to be very confident when it comes down to Deadpool, mainly because his first solo album was so successful, and for good reasons. Now about a week ago we got our first look at Domino for Deadpool 2, and a lot of people were enraged about this, purely because she's not pitch white, but honestly I don't mind this so long as the actress can do Domino justice. And just now Ryan Reynolds has released the first photo of Josh Brolin, who will be portraying Cable. And this to me is absolutely perfect in more or less every sense of the word. From his grey hair to his iconic scarring around his eye and even his glowing yellow eye. And you can even see some of the techno-organic virus around his neck. And not only that, we also have a full body photo of Cable and how he will look like in full costume. And quite clearly he has the bionic arm that is iconic to him, and he also has the pouches that are more grounded in comparison to how he normally dresses, and he's even carrying a massive gun. And honestly, I love everything about this interpretation of Cable so far. Now I can imagine some people might be a little disappointed in terms of his costume because he doesn't have the iconic clothing that he normally wears. But don't forget, Josh Brolin has several other films down the road and he might potentially wear his iconic costume from the comics. And I can understand that some people might be a little disappointed that Cable looks a little more grounded and gritty in comparison to what they were expecting. But to me it makes sense for Cable to be a little more grounded and broken because Cable comes from an apocalyptic future. And in this film, Cable is meant to be the exact opposite to Deadpool. And everyone knows that Deadpool doesn't take things too seriously and always cracks jokes, and even wears a pretty bright costume for the most part. While Cable's more about getting the job done, takes no shit from anyone, and as you can see he is more practical in terms of clothing. So to me this costume is a great contrast in comparison to Deadpool, and I honestly love the design for Cable. And me personally, I am very glad that they went with this angle for Cable for this film. And I cannot wait to see how Josh Brolin will portray Cable. So what do you think of Cable's design for Deadpool 2, and are you still hyped to see Josh Brolin portraying the character? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.